Crayola. This tale is called The Shovel and the Crowbar. It celebrates common sense and fairness, which are themes very often dealt with in folk tales.
Often when you listen to a folk tale, you'll know where it comes from. At the end of this story, I'll tell you what part of the world it started in.
One night, a happy-go-lucky young man had a dream that he met the daughter of the man who ruled the country he lived in. In the dream, he married the girl. The next day, he told the story of the dream to his friends, and because it was such a good tale, each of them repeated it to their friends and family, who in turn did the same. Before long, the tale had reached the mansion where the ruler lived, and he was furious when it was told to him. "Find that boy and lock him up in prison," the angry father commanded. That very day, guards went to the boy's home and dragged him away to be locked up. His parents, who up until that moment had been as cheerful as their son, were shocked and desperate. In the place where they lived, there was one man who was known far and wide as the wisest person in the land. Having no ideas of their own, they went to tell their troubles to him and asked for his advice. After they described what had happened, he said to them, "If you give me 1 silver coin in payment, I will help you with this problem." The parents were not a rich couple, but there was nothing as important to them as their happy-go-lucky son, so they paid the price without a second thought. The wise man thanked them, and picking up a shovel and crowbar, started walking in the direction of the mansion where the son was imprisoned. Once he got there, he began alternating between scooping dirt away from the base of the wall with his shovel and banging it to chip off chunks with his crowbar. He made as much noise as he could while he was doing this. The ruler, who was already a bit on edge, screamed to one of his guards, "Who's making that terrible racket? Go and make him stop immediately." The guard easily found the wise man who was attacking the wall and tried to reason with him, asking him to stop. But the rhythm of the shovel digging and the sound of the crowbar cracking the wall only became louder. In desperation, the ruler decided to take care of things himself. He approached the wise man. "Wise man, what do you think that you're doing to my house?" At first the wise man ignored him, so he raised his voice to a loud shout. The wise man lowered his crowbar. "I had a dream that my father buried his fortune under the wall of your mansion." "That's a lie. There are no treasures buried under the walls of my mansion. Don't you see it was just a dream?" "I say, my father told me the truth in my dream, and you, who are the ruler of our land and knows how to solve problems justly, put a happy-go-lucky boy in jail because he dreamed he married your daughter, and you claimed you were right in doing so." The ruler now spoke more calmly. He turned to the guard and instructed him to let the happy-go-lucky boy out of prison. The wise man picked up his shovel and his crowbar, and he went home. This is a tale that is told in Yemen.